Hi, my name is Diana Cardenas, and for this video topic, I will be discussing about phones. Today, every adult, teenager, elderly person, even children have phones. And that is why one of the most common parental issues is when to give their child a cell phone. Of course, this decision depends on the parent. However, it is a tough call to make because you must think about the responsibilities, the consequences, the benefits, and the well-being of that child. Although it is normal to believe that giving a child a cell phone is perfectly fine, but you must answer questions such as, is this the best choice? Are they in the appropriate age to know the consequences? Are they responsible enough to have a cell phone? Nonetheless, deciding when to give your child or any child a cell phone is conflicting, but children should not be allowed to have cell phones at such a young age as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7. As Christians, we have been given these beautiful gifts and these beautiful creatures that we are now responsible of. Meaning, we must know when to give our child a cell phone. This is, as a Christian, this is one of the biggest responsibilities we have. And knowing when the right age and when to give a child a cell phone is important. As you can see here in this chart, at age 12, 35% of the phone usage is used on text message. However, by the age of 17, that percentage doubles. Most of the texts sent and received per day are from females, but besides texting, the next top phone usage is taking pictures and sharing pictures, and that is when the danger occurs because sexting happens. Although this chart created in 2011 specifically states that only 15% receive nudes or nearly nudes by text, that percentage has most likely tripled by 2018. As parents, we must consider every angle, every negative, every positive effect that comes from giving your child a cell phone. Cell phones are one of the most addictive objects. It is become increasingly common to see toddlers wielding smartphones in strollers and preschools zoned out in front of the iPads at restaurants. And for that very reason, it is relatively easy to for them to face danger. Although we give children phones because it calms them down, however, there should be an age limit because these are such addictive objects and they're just children. They don't know much of the dangers, and we are responsible to advise or limit the amount of danger they face on phones. In my personal observation, I constantly see children or even teenagers, adults, so infatuated by their phones that they don't know what's happening around them. They're just texting or looking at social media that they don't pay attention to anything around them. But as adults, as parents, as caregivers, as prospective parents, it is our responsibility to not only protect these children, but tell them about the dangers when they use the phones. When you hand kids phones today, you are giving them this powerful communication and productive tool. Parents should be extremely careful in allowing children to have phones. We must also advise them that having a phone is not only a privilege, but it is not their right to have a phone. We can take it away at any time as parents, caregivers. That is not a right. they weren't born with this right to have a phone. As parents, we should make a lot of rules clear to them to make them responsible and make sure that they know that at any moment we can take that phone away if they break a rule that we set out for them. But although a lot of parents say that it's an easy communication tool, we have screenless phones and smartwatches that we can give them without actually giving them the accessibility of having a phone. In conclusion, when we decide to give a child a phone, it is our responsibility as Christians, as parents, as caregivers, as prospective parents to just know the dangers, to just set out the limit. And although age is irrelevant, because some children are much more mature than other children, we should limit what age we give children's phones because kids should be kids. And for the time being, at least until the age of maybe 11, we should limit this. And as parents, we have the strong responsibility. And that is the end of my speech. So thank you for watching. Bye.